Hi, this is Makona Spokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. Today I want to deal with part 2 of the great topic that we started that speaks about the 5 dimensions of self-care as a young man. And I want today to speak about the emotional dimension of self-care so that you look after your emotions as well. Yesterday we spoke about looking after your physique, your physical dimension, to look after your body. That's very key. But today I want us to speak about looking after your emotional well-being as a part of self-care, because you need to look after yourself as a young man to make sure that you're sound in every part of your body. But there are 5 dimensions, and as I've said, I want to deal with them. Today I want to deal with the second one in part 2, which is the emotional dimension of self-care. And in emotional dimension of self-care, I want to start with what we call positive affirmations. Positive affirmations is actually ability to take positive commendations or recommendations or praises that comes your way. Now, when we speak about affirmations, we speak about ability to positively affirm yourself and say, I am good, I am great, I am powerful, I'm healthy, I'm victorious, I'm a giant, and all those positive affirmations. Because immediately you start affirming yourself positively, that affects actually your mindset. It actually drives you to think differently. And when you start to think differently, you start to do things differently as well. Because people that are positively affirmed, they become empowered with energy. They're actually inspired to do more. They're inspired to go an extra mile. And therefore, you need what we call positive affirmations. There are many people that are living in the hiding, or rather depressed, and don't want to face the people. They don't want to face life anymore. They don't want to be amongst people because they've actually been negatively affected in their emotions. Now, positive affirmations takes you out of that pit of negativity, out of that pit of depression, out of that pit of isolation, because negative affirmations, they've got a tendency of isolating people. But positive affirmations will take you out of that isolation. It will bring you up, because what it does, it brings confidence upon you. It makes you to believe in yourself. And people that have got positive affirmations, they believe so strongly about themselves that nobody can convince them otherwise. They are so confident that nobody can convince them otherwise. They cannot change. So they're facing situations, even those that are difficult in their lives, but they're confident that they will conquer, because positive affirmations have got a way of injecting energy in you. So therefore, emotionally, if you want to deal with your emotions and take care of yourself emotionally, make sure that you expose yourself to positive affirmations. Those people that speak negatively about you, those people that say this big-headed person and this dumb person, stupid person, and so on, those people that brings negativity in you, please avoid them in your life. But there are those people that believe in you. There are those people that are positive, having positive outlook of you. And they are patting you on the shoulder. They are applauding of everything that you do. And these are the type of people that you should keep in company to yourself. Because positive affirmations comes either from yourself. One, you are the first source of positive affirmations, but also the people around you can positively affirm you. But as they positively affirm you, as the people around you, make sure that you take that affirmation positively and don't say, no, what do they see in me that they say this? Maybe they are actually just saying this and I'm not like that. So no, take the affirmations. It is very important for you. It helps you as well. And please take positive affirmation. There's what we call self-compassion as well. Now, self-compassion is very important if you want to take care of your emotions. Therefore, don't be rough on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Now, the people that don't have self-compassion, they're forever seeing themselves at fault in everything that they do, even in situations that they are not at fault. And that is why people like that, even in relationships, they're actually blaming themselves when things are not working. When things are crumbling in their relationships, they always blame themselves, even when they are not at fault. And that's what we call lack of self-compassion. But self-compassion is whereby you are actually believing in yourself, you are having the good self-image, and you are able actually to be able to look after yourself emotionally and don't blame yourself unnecessarily. You are able to also, when you are going through pain, actually embrace yourself, hug yourself and say, I will do well. That's self-compassion. Encourage yourself, pat yourself on the shoulder and say, I can make it. Because that's the things that many people may not be able to do to you. There are things that we're expecting from people, but people are not going to give that to us. We're expecting affirmations from people. People may not affirm us. We're expecting compassion from people. People may not give us compassion. So self-compassion is very important because that's a decision of yours to be compassionate upon yourself. Even when you're going through dark roads and dark channels and tunnels as well, difficult situations of your life, please have compassion upon yourself. Don't actually push yourself too hard. And that's very, very important, that you take care of your own emotions. Understand that you're not the same like the person next door. Don't compare yourself with them. Don't even compete with people, because that is going to injure or hurt your emotions. So please have self-compassion upon yourself. There's another thing that we call gratitude journaling. So you are able to, when we talk about the gratitude journaling, we're speaking about ability to thank yourself when you've done well. Ability to have gratitude and appreciate yourself. Thank yourself where you've done well. There are things that you've achieved in your life. So please say it out. Shine out with that, because you've achieved. So therefore, please make sure that you're thankful in your heart. You carry a thankful heart, a gratitude heart. Because when you don't have a gratitude heart, you're going to remain bitter in your life because you don't have thankfulness. And you are not having gratitude in you, and therefore you are not able to stand firm and be able to do things much more better because you don't have gratitude in you. So gratitude is very important because that heals your emotion. That makes you to be at peace with situations and with people as well. And that's very key. And I want to emphasize that please have gratitude in you as well if you want to manage your emotions. Positive mindset, very, very important. And I cannot emphasize this enough. Because people that don't have positive mindset, they're forever criticizing themselves. They're forever seeing wrong in everything that they do. They're forever seeing wrong in every environment. They're forever seeing wrong in every person and every situation that they're facing because of your mindset that is negative. When you don't have a positive mindset, you cannot see anything succeeding in life. You cannot appreciate anything that you see in life. So it's very important that we emphasize this. That as a young man, please focus on a positive mindset. In everything that you see, when people behave strange to you, have a positive mindset and say, maybe it's because they didn't see me. Maybe it's because they didn't wake up well. They were in bad mood. Maybe. So always make sure that you actually have a positive a mindset about everything so that you don't hurt yourself. Because some of the things that we are hurt about, it's not that people hurt us intentionally. It's because we saw that as a hurt and we decided to hurt ourselves because that's the mind that we had about what has happened. So because of what you think about a situation, that is what is going to hurt you more than what the situation is all about. So therefore, positive outline of your mindset is going to help you because you're going to look at everything positive. You're going to see things positively before you actually see them negatively, because negativity in mind, you're destroying yourself to do so. Finally, in an emotional dimension of self-care, I want you to consider healing from your emotions. There are some of you who have lost loved ones. There are some of you who have gone through pains that you cannot actually get out of it. There are some of you who have lost all your properties, everything. Some of you have lost even jobs and businesses as well. Now you are hating where you are, but you can heal. And you can come out of that by the healing that you want to go through. There are those of you who are not going through the healing or the therapy that you need because you don't intend to do so, or you're not interested in doing so. But I want to urge you as a young man that healing is very important. And if you go through the healing path, you're going to become a better person going forward. And your emotions will be healed and you'll be well very soon. Even though you've lost the very important person in your life, a loved one, somebody that was very important to you, but you need to go through a healing process. And when you've gone through a healing process, you'll realize that you'll progress in life, because this life doesn't end up where you've lost somebody. You have to live this life going forward, and you have to conquer situations that are coming your way. So therefore, go through a healing process and make sure that you heal properly. Because also sometimes there are people that rush themselves into healing and they are not healed, but yes, they regard themselves as healed, but they get broken later because they were not properly healed. So therefore, consider healing and a proper healing in your life. If you have to go to a psychologist or somebody of a professional help to you, that will bring healing unto your life. So please consult with those, because that becomes very, very important when you've gone through the proper healing in your life, and you will get better and better, and you'll see that you will actually be okay. And therefore, this, we call it a self-care emotionally. When you go through the healing process and you go through counseling, you go through the people that will assist you to heal. That's very, very key. Please do so if that will heal you, because healing is very important for your emotions if you have to look after yourself and take care of yourself. So that is a proper self-care that you need as well. May the good Lord bless you today. I hope you've learned something out of this. I'll embark on part 3 tomorrow. And I want you to join us as we deal with dimensions of self-care, part 3 tomorrow. May the good Lord bless you and allow me to say cheers for now.